I don't think so. No offense, of course. I'm just not up for it. Sorry.
Oh, good.
How you find a skooma? Oh, a snitch, huh? I can't be running any guards now, can I? Well, I think.
For my work. Whoa, you're getting wrecked. I need to keep my stamina up, so I need to stay away from this one. No! Everyone! Teleport everyone! Oh!
Well, that's taken care of.
I haven't seen you before, have I?
Oh, that's so funny, dude.
You picked a bad time to get fucked, friend.
Oh my god! Yo, it's ZuloXP. We are back with another live stream. We're doing some Fallout New Vegas today. However, whatever we're doing today is going to be whatever. So. Ooh. Woohoo! Dead game! Mind's eye. I'm joking. We're not going to be talking about that. No one cares about that. Fucking Mind's eye. Oh, we can play with the mouse.
I'm glad me son of a bitch is on our side.
Wait. What happened to the companions?
Some people do anything.
I need to go and see what's up. With the companions. Like, what's going on? Like, why are they X'd out, bro? Yo, John Fallout, how's it going? Welcome in.
I've got your back. I'll sit tight. I've got your back.
Wait.
Should have brought something
All right.
to read.
Give a yell if there's trouble.
I'll sit tight. I've
Let's
got
hit
your
the road.
back.
Who's standing around was getting excited.
Let's go. Why do we want to? Why do we all want to just sit around? Like, what's going on, man? Right. I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I think. Oh, do you know what? I just remembered something. There is something we should do. We need to find his family. Where is it? All the way down here. How much is it to get down there? 250. How much have we got? Screw it. Let's see if we can find his family, because that's kind of sad, man.
Glad I left the outpost behind.
Morning, Blade. How's it going? Welcome in.
Got you.
Look at this stupid run, man. Alright. Need to find a camp. If we can. Well, I'm guessing there's probably going to be a load of legionnaires around there. Don't freak. Yeah, this stutters a lot. But bearing in mind, we are going into a territory that we haven't been into for a while. Well, we haven't been into at all. Okay. I think it's worth getting our sniper out.
Bad guys won't see us coming.
How? That was there, bro. How? But sometimes I really don't understand. Obviously, that was not there. Finally!
We're near a Legion slave camp now. I've been here before. Let's get one thing straight. I see any Crimson, I'm taking a shot. You don't like that, you're on your own. I don't think I'd hold it against you.
Bro, I've already taken a shot anyway. We're going in there because friggin' we're already hated by this faction. You know. Yeah, folks, I don't know. Anger? Yeah.
You're just in time for your ass whipping.
He's like, oh, we're going into a slave camp. You don't mind that I'm gonna shoot them? It's like, bro, we've been shooting Legionnaires since we've been walking around together. Like, bro. Come on, man. I need you to cover me. My aiming here sucks.
Wish there was more of them. I wasn't done yet.
Ha! I wasn't done yet. Get back, get back, get back, get back, get back. Nice. Prime Legionnaire. Legionary.
Eat this.
Where? Somewhere.
Gotcha.
Can't run from me.
Man, we're picking them all off.
This is how it ends. Gotta still be.
Cash, you'll be alright. No scope, mate. Good. Gonna drop that for now.
We're being held here against our will. Sorry, I'm just glad someone is doing something. The last thing I need is to be made some legionary's bitch and sent off to God knows where.
Please, ma'am, take pity on... If there's any chance you can free us, it's worth...
Oh.
Anything that gets us out of here, please.
That's tough. I forgot. They all have explosives. Explosive collars. He done a backflip in the freaking water, into the water, bro.
We take this boat. It's probably the last one we ever take. I'm ready for that. Are you? You ever change your mind, I'll be right there with you.
We're not taking that boat. Mate. We just took over a whole camp. However, we're gonna need to figure out how. Ugh. Is there a way to set them free? Because obviously if we set... The only way to set them free... I need to get that rifle. I forgot where I put it. Where do I dump it?
What is it?
I need you to hold something.
Fine by me. Yeah.
See, thing is, taking on the Legionary is probably gonna be the worst idea I would have had right now.
What is it?
Because if I do it right now,
Fine by me.
I don't think I'll have the stuff ready. Because I don't have enough stim packs, number one. Number two, I don't have the guns. I just don't have the guns. Like, the guns that we have are good enough to take on, like, the lesser Legionnaires right now. I mean...
Yeah.
We could probably...
What is it?
Just trying to think, what...
Fine by me. Yeah.
Cares about Robin? Robin dickheads, right?
What is it?
You have grenades? I usually
by me.
sell them. I know that's probably the worst idea, but...
Yeah.
I think the best thing what we can do right now is just basically raid a lot of stuff right now. Sell what we can and then just basically buy a ton of gear. That's probably the best thing that we can. But right now, I just want to... trying to figure this out. So, they've got explosive collars. The only way to get these collars off them I mean... we need a way not trigger. Shit. Okay.
What is it? Fine by me.
Motherfucker. This game crashes like a motherfucker. Bruv. It was getting good, bro. It was getting good. Man, I'm gonna be honest, like, I've been... Oh, yeah, by the way, Blade. You said that you wanted to see me play some more Final Fantasy. There has to be something you could do about it. Unfortunately, there isn't. There is something you could do about the crashing. Uninstall the fucking game. Bitch. No, bro. Oh, it doesn't matter.
What is it?
But yeah, you said that you wanted to see me play some more
Fine by me.
Final Fantasy games. Not be. Crashing. Wait till tomorrow, bro.
Yeah.
Just wait till tomorrow. I can sell that.
What is it? Fine by me.
Playing Rebirth. Not Rebirth, because that one's the one that came out at the beginning of this year. I'm playing a one before that. Wait, why does it say trilogy? So what's Rebirth? Okay, hold on. Alright, Blade, explain this to me real quick. Because I want to know before playing any of the Final Fantasy VII ones, if you understand this. Which one's first? Final Fantasy VII... Hold on. You confused, but... Oh, you're confused as well? Oh, fuck. Okay. Okay, so there's Intergrade, and then there's Rebirth. Oh!
Peggy 16.
Intergrade is the one that came out 3 years ago. I'm gonna see if there's... Yeah.
Fine by me.
I've got to give him of the other guns so I can move around.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll be playing the first one. I'll be playing the first one, and then I'll be playing Rebirth. Once I've completed the first one, then I'll go on to the one that came out at the beginning of this year. And yeah, I'm gonna stick to that. So that's what I'm gonna do every Wednesday, because I feel like Integrate is the first part. Yeah, it seems like that's the case. Bro, God, they come back.
Eat this.
I mean, I don't really go for magnums anyway, so...
Think they ran?
What is it? Fine by me. Yeah. What is it?
Your mom, I'm joking.
Fine by me.
Actually, well, I've got a 9mm.
Yeah.
What if you gave the game process higher priority in the task manager? That's a good question. Have a look. Details, isn't it? We shall see. We can't. Okay. What do you mean cannot sleep in an own bed? Positive it's a CPU usage issue. It most likely positively is. To be honest, like I said, the problem is like it's old and it's on an old game engine. So well, I've said before, see this is the thing about game preservation, and I think this is one of the issues about game preservation. This is the thing about consoles as well, right? If you get a PlayStation 2, or even, for that matter, an old PC. If you have an old PC, chances are that will have probably Windows XP or Windows 1999. PS2 also has an old OS. It also has old hardware. A lot of things about old hardware, old software, is it goes hand in hand. Game preservation kind of banks, you're kind of hoping that everything is backwards compatible because we've seen as well with the NVIDIA physics, right? If NVIDIA decides to not update or continue with the 32-bit support, those games won't work properly on those on new hardware.
Are you gonna free us or what? Sounds like I don't have much choice. Good idea. I'd like to keep my head intact. Freedom. Thank God Frank thinks we're enslaved. Now we can actually start fresh. Thank you for helping us.
Oh, that's all I needed to do? Okay. I thought I had to do something with the thing. Never mind. Alright, so we did actually manage to rescue. Good. Turn to Frank Weathers. Whereabouts is he? World map. Alright. So, yeah, that's the problem with game preservation, is we're banking that the software is able to be backwards compatible, but that's not always going to be the case. The only thing that we can hope for is emulations or remakes. That's the only thing that we can hope for. And the problem with that is, well, the problem with remakes is we're gonna have to buy the game again. But, I mean, with the remakes, they're kind of remaking the game again, so they're kind of going through the process of making the game again. Although, if we look at Oblivion Remastered, did they really remake the game again? Not really. Not really. See, Trails in the Sky, I feel like they kind of did, because they not only, like, blended two different systems that actually worked quite well. That's why I really want that game, man. But
Hey! For the brotherhood!
just a coyote, chill out.
All clear.
Oh. But yeah, like, honestly, I know Stop Killing Games I've said this before, like, Stop Killing Games is an initiative that I still support, but going forward, like, it would need to support both game devs and customers, because the thing is, even people that support that even people that support that group or support the initiative don't really understand the actual initiative, which is quite funny. People seem to think that, oh, they support MMOs to be online consistently. No, they don't. They're even saying, yeah, if you believe that you can't keep your thing going, shut it down. But at least let people know within, you know, a reasonable amount of time. I mean, let's be honest, if it's a free-to-play game, I'm sorry, but like, yeah, you would have probably paid some kind of amount to, I don't know, at some point, some things come to an end. It's unfortunate. Things do happen, unfortunately. This is not good. I mean, I'm now stuck in a rock. But yeah, like I was saying, like the problem is like after some time, let me go all the way up because I don't know. after some time, you know, software goes out of date. Things will need updating. And, you know, these things do cost money. And people think, oh no, update, you know, making sure that it's packaged and sent to a community. No, even if you do send it to a community server, it still costs money. Keeping a server updated, it still costs money because there's, you know, customer service costs money. Sending it to a server still costs money because guess what? Who pays for the electric of the freaking server? Someone has to pay. Someone has to pay. There has to be some form of money going in. Like, bro, there's nothing's free in the world, man. Nothing. Like, server fees cost, man. And whether it's cheap or not is another thing. And the thing is, I don't really know if it is cheap. It depends on the game because every game has different needs. Like people think it's, oh, but private servers are a thing. What? The illegal ones for World of Warcraft, and even then they're emulated. That's not really a good argument to really have. And that's like, I know it's Blizzard and I'm not even trying to stick up for them, but at the same time, like, if that, imagine that was a small company and that small company now has that whole crap to deal with because someone decided to take their game and decided to do private servers when it was against their terms of service. Bro, that's a whole fucking legal piece of shit that they gotta deal with. This shit costs money. And that's technically stealing. That's technically stealing. Because the thing is, whether people like it or not, you've then got to argue in court whether or not you've taken their art. How is that not? You got to argue in court whether or not you've taken their assets, and if you've taken their assets, you might as well just take you might as well have just stolen their game and just re-uploaded it and hosted the game yourself. And that, in my opinion, is not a great argument. And some people might be like, oh, that's a horrible take, but I think either way, both is a horrible take anyway. Because two wrongs don't make a right. But then at the same time, it's like, bro, you're making a game. So that I don't know. That doesn't even make sense. That doesn't even make. Hold on. Right. Let's say you go and make a game. Because I've seen this this happen in forums a lot. You go and make a game. Someone takes your assets and uploads it as a... They could even upload it as the same thing and basically host it as as a private server. And if it's against their terms of service, I'm sorry, but that... Taking their assets, by the way, is illegal. That's 100%. You're already in the wrong. It doesn't matter where it doesn't matter how you put it. That's already illegal. I'm not. I can't really speak on like Turtle Well because I don't really know. But if it turns out if that's how Turtle Well has done it, well, I'm sorry, but that's kind of stupid. Well, like, well, the question is, did you take the assets? Really, that should be the real question. Did you take the assets? Did you take the assets, make it into this private server? If you did, sorry, but you that's like going into a store and going, I just basically made a free thing. You still stole the frickin'... You still stole the stuff. It doesn't make it... It doesn't mean shit. You still stole the assets. They're not yours. Now, if you gone and made your own game... And I think, to be honest, that's a better way of doing things. Bro, if you... And I think that's a better way of doing things anyway. If you really wanted to do a better game than WoW, just do a better game than WoW. Okay, that's harder because obviously you need an actual infrastructure. You need to understand how networking works, and you know there's a lot more complicated stuff that goes into games and stuff. But you can't just take assets and be like, oh well, you could just, you know, upload it and keep it online for it. No, it just doesn't work, man. I don't know, it just doesn't work. Single player games, I think you can definitely be like, it's a bit different. I feel like single player games are a little bit different because single player games, like once you bought them, they're kind of like a one and done sort of deal because like they're offline and a lot of the time you can preserve the games as they are. Whereas MMOs, they're very hard to preserve because you actually need players to preserve games like that. Because again, without the community, you can't really preserve games like that. And that's why MMOs died to begin with. Because as soon as the community dies, the game dies. That's it. That's literally why MMOs died to begin with. They literally don't have a... Communities die out over time anyway. They always do. That's just the way it is. It's just life of an MMO. One day they'll be popular. They'll be forever growing for a while. Maybe for about 5 years, and then the company goes, you know what? It's kind of eating into our funds. Or it's kind of eating into our negative, it's going into the negative now. Well, not negative, it wouldn't go into negative. That'll put them into debt. I don't think it'll get that far. Usually they'll do it to the point that just before it goes to zero, they'll shut it off. Because obviously you don't want to go into debt because
Got you in my sights.
that can fuck up your credit rating and all that shit. But anyway, I mean, it depends. There's all types of stuff that you can do as a company, but anyway, I don't really know what other companies do, but I'm just saying. But yeah, a lot of the time they'll just be like, you know what? There's no players. There's only like 5 other players on the server. I think it's time to shut it down. That's it. We had a good run. Time to move on. And sometimes that's it. MMOs are just built that way. I think like MMOs need something else. I think if we're going to go forward with MMOs, I don't think we can preserve MMO. I just don't. I don't know. The only way you can preserve, you rather do other projects more profitable. Well, that's the thing. That's the only way that you can really do it with an MMO, though, because, like, I mean, again, the only way MMOs really work is because what you gotta remember, right? Right. Let me go into something a bit basic. Right, so if we go on to, I don't know, let's go on to Repels, for example, yeah? This is a very old MMO RPG. Very, very old, right? Let's do something very simple, yeah? So what do they have? They have support, yeah? They've got to pay for people's support. 9 times out of 10, especially nowadays, is probably going to be AI, right? Let's be real. But they still have to have some sort of account or database that they probably pay monthly for. They'll have some form of like database or whatever, right? So that there's that outcome that they got to do. They have they probably have other different servers that they have going, right? So they have a account database that they have their own server for the actual game database and whatever. Then they'll probably have, I don't know, they have like a terms of service, and don't forget, like, they've got other people in a company as well. And not to mention the game devs as well, and they work on updates and all kinds of stuff, right? So again, if they've got support, that's one team. Game devs, that's another team. They've got, I mean, I don't think they really pay anyone in a Discord. I think the Discord server is something. I think they're kind of like unofficial. That's something different. Anyway, they got maintenance crew. They got sale crew. They probably have an event crew, maybe. I don't know. Information. All right. Maybe not. Hold on. All right. Let's go back. Right. So they have support. They have the database. Again, they have a database that they probably pay monthly for. They have the server that they have to pay monthly for. And by the way, both of them are kind of two different things. Because, again, accounts just holds the account details. Like, for example, your email address, passwords. Basically, to be able to get into your account. Then the server holds your characters, your characters' inventory, whatever, pets, all sorts, right? So it's got all of that stuff going in for it. So again, they've got that team. They've got the support team. Technically two different databases to pay out for. Then they've got the developers. Then they've got, obviously, well, let's be honest, the CEO still has to get paid, but you know, that's just the way it is. I'm guessing bro. They keep changing freaking publishers or developers. Is that a different, bro? What is this? Did they change names or some shit? Bro, they keep changing. Like, they changed this like they changed their freaking underwear, bro. Anyway, the point is, they've got to pay out. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money to keep things going. But if they get enough money to keep at least the lights on, they're gonna keep going. I mean, this has been going for years, but they don't have that many people playing the game anymore. It's definitely dying. It's definitely dying. But the thing is, change their net. Wait, what did they change? They changed it to loaded. I didn't even know that. The fuck. Okay. Wow. But yeah, anyway, like I said, so the problem is, right, is that MMOs, they they need a lot of money to keep going. And they also need players. If they don't have players or money, well, no, I think... yeah, no, technically it's both. Technically it's both, because I mean, the thing is, like I said, if without community, MMOs are dead. Really, that's just the way it is. That is literally the way it is. The problem with a lot of MMOs that come out is they don't really... They focus around the most boring nonsense. And sometimes that's the problem as well. And, you know, they end up dying. Bro, like, honestly, like... Did anyone even hear about the Conan MMO? And I'm not talking about Conan Exiles. I'm talking about Age of Conan. Age of Conan was an MMO.
If it's not broken weapons, it's broken power armor.
Got a nice ass though. Alright, let's go. Anyway. I think preserving MMOs is kind of a bit more pointless. The thing is, right, every time like I see someone bringing this up and being like, oh, we should just preserve it for me and my friends, and I'm just like, are you stupid? Do you know how boring an MMO would be trying to do it co-op? Bro, MMOs I'm going to be honest, are so boring. They are so boring. They take so long. Bro. The only way you could make an MMO not boring is if you had the... And again, it would be kind of illegal. Because you would have to have... you would at least be able... You should at least be able to have the... What's the word? At least some form of like scripts or some form of like gameplay options to make it non-grindy. Because MMOs are so grindy, bro. That MMOs are not meant for offline use. That's why MMOs would suck. Bro, imagine Elder Scrolls Online offline. It would suck. I've played it. Oh no, it wouldn't. It wouldn't be that bad. Yes, it is. Yes, it would. That game is meant to be played with friends. That game is meant to be played with other people. That game, if that game had no one on it, it would suck. That game would suck so bad. Bro. No one would even play it. That would be the problem. That's why sometimes some MMOs just can't be some MMOs just can't be saved. That's just the way it is. They would have to literally turn that game, and this is why I said it still costs money, because the thing is they would have to turn that game around into a single player experience. Imagine Final Fantasy online. Bro, that game is not meant for single player. I played that game. It is not meant for single player. While I did play it on my own, depends on the game. Okay, Wuthering Waves, you can play that on your own, but that's meant for it. Most MMOs will not, they're not meant for single player use. Because all of them are grindy. Most MMOs cannot be saved. That's just the way they're built. That's why I think one game that was supposed to be an MMO... Was it... What game was it that was supposed to be an MMO and it actually got turned around? Hold on, what game used to be an MMO? There is one game that did that and it used to suck. Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning was originally intended to be an MMO with a separate project. No, it wasn't. There's only been, I think, only a few games that have been converted. Wayfinder. See, like I said, there's some games that were an MMO, but they ended up changing the design. And it's a long process, by the way. Wayfinder. Let me have a look. Oh, there was one that was converted. I forgot what the game was called. Was it Path? Hold on. Was it Pathfinder? I can't remember what game it was that got converted to MMO after failing as an MMO. I can't remember which one it was. And it took a while. And it again, it costs a lot of money because, again, for the thing is, right? Having a backup plan is a good idea. By the way, that is a very good idea. Having a backup plan. You should always have a backup plan anyway. I think as a game dev anyway. But the problem with having a backup plan is you can't have a... it depends on the backup plan.
Have you found my family yet? Yes. Have you found them? Oh, I see. Well, thank you for saving the rest at least. But wait, where are they? Here, I don't have much left at this point. Please just tell me where they are. Crap. Those goody-goodies kicked me out of there once already. No way I'm getting in. Even if I could get in, rehab is for chumps. Well, thanks for doing what you could. Guess I'll get a fresh start and keep an eye out in case they leave the fort.
What a dick. Is he really just gonna leave him there? Wow. What a cunt. We crashed again. But yeah, thing is, here's the other thing as well. You know what's also crazy? It's also harder to turn a single player game into an MMO as well. Fallout 76 is also proof of that. Yeah. I mean, if you really think about it, is it? But yeah, look. I think it's gonna take a while before we get like, for example, I reckon it's gonna take a while before we get some good MMORPG games anyway. Like, if we're being completely honest, MMORPGs take a lot of your time. They don't really offer an awful lot these days. Like, I remember back in the day, like playing like RuneScape. I mean, I used to play Repels a lot. I just had goals for playing those games. And, you know, when I played those games, you know, they were fun, I had a community around them, but now it's just like... I don't know, none of them are really that good these days. Oh, dude, this is not... Like, I don't know about you guys, but, like, I don't know what MMOs are that great these days, like... Still in the dark.
See you around.
What do you mean, see you around? God damn it, I can't find it. But yeah, I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like when people make these MMOs, I just feel like there's just like these weird tick boxes. Daily quests, tick. What's some other ones? Yeah, daily quests, tick. Daily login, tick. Weekly quests, tick. Generic storyline, tick. It's just like same old, same old, same old. Like even with like Elder Scrolls Online, it wasn't like great. I don't know, like when you've played, I feel like when you've played one MMO, I feel like you've played them all.
Got him spotted.
All clear.
That was quick. Let's see. Bro, I just wanted to go into my items. My fucking guy. This game really, really. You know what? I'm starting to think that the only thing about... I don't even think it's the game engine. I think the way that these games are built, and I'm wondering if it's because that there's so much stuff that it ends up becoming too much for the game when you start like leveling up, when you start like doing tons and tons of quests. Because we've only been crashing quite a bit recently. And that seems to be happening on Skyrim as well. And it even happens on Oblivion. It's actually so annoying. You have the 4 GB patch? Yeah, I have everything, man. Honestly, it will... I think it's just gonna happen regardless. I've kind of just accepted it. Well, the thing is, what mod list are you on? Are you on the same one, or are you on I forget which one are you on? Because to be fair, this does have over 1,000 mods, and there's still quite a bit wrong with it. Cheers. Viva, the new fate. Yeah, so this one has like, so Wildcard has about nearly 1,000 mods, so thing is, it's always gonna be like, but never this much. Well, the question is how far did you get? That reminds me, actually. Let me go on to. Yo, Nesta, how's it going, bro? Didn't go too far though. The part where you killed that suit. Oh right, okay. Oh, I'm just checking some. Yeah, me and my neighbor beat down some tweakers this morning. Made me late to work. You beat some crackhead. What? You know what you should have done? Click clack. Buckshot. Oh, is it? Wait, is it bird shot and click clack buckshot? And it's a click clack buckshot. Buckshot. I'm joking. I can't remember. I can't remember how it goes. I can't remember how it goes, bro. Dave Chappelle, that one. They've been terrorizing my neighbor's house for months. And this is like... Let's go, bruv. How do you wanna sort this, mate? Alright, while that's doing. Click, clack. Bird shot. He down. Oh, he's on heroin. Buckshot. He's still alive. He's still alive. He's still alive. Oh no. Oh, copyright. You're still alive. Still alive. No, 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 no. Can't fucking help. Do 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 do. Imagine Nesta just come, bro. All Nesta has to do is just go. Nah, I'm joking.
Welcome,
I don't know
sir
if
or madam.
our neighbor
You
had been
wish to purchase
MIA for years because his house is ordered like. His house been vacant for a couple of years. Tweakers have been breaking in and stealing. Yeah, that's fucked.
I am ready to process our transaction.
And so what? The
Come back and see us
so what?
again
So
soon.
wait, what's he doing about his house? Is that his I forgot. Is he renting it out or is it? Is he renting or is it Because my guess is if he's rent. How stupid does this look? Because my guess is if the guy who is.
Carry the heavy stuff, aren't you? See you around.
Oh, you look like you got something else to. Sounds good to me.
What is it?
Oh right, okay, that's fair
Fine
enough.
by me.
I thought he was Or it was someone else's. That he was renting off.
Yeah.
Welcome, sir or madam. Do you wish to purchase something?
Yeah,
I am
don't
ready
mess
to
with good
process
old
our
Nesta.
transaction.
It would be a wrap. he would put you in a wrap and feed you to the crocodiles. The crocodiles will say, "Cheers for the burrito." Fucking lame cops ain't doing shit like always. Yeah, sounds about right. Hey, I'll be... Give me a minute. Yeah. Goodbye.
Come
Yes.
back and see us again soon.
Yeah, give me 1 minute. Give me 1 minute, okay? Give me 1 minute. We gonna get you.
Welcome, sir or madam. I am ready.
I'm not gonna use that anyway. Black armor. I'm gonna get rid of this because I don't need it. Oh, we're getting 4,000 caps. We're getting 4,000 caps. Bro, if you do that, you're gonna get all freaking like, bro. You're not gonna see red come out. All you're gonna see is you're gonna see flour coming out. Yeah, I wouldn't put bear traps. I wouldn't do that for legal reasons. I would not recommend that. The best thing that you can actually do is just because I don't want you lot to get sued for something stupid. Best thing you can do. Wait, whereabouts are you? Are you in California? You're in California, innit? Bro, I don't want you to go fucking prison, dude. No, but I was gonna say Nestor, I was gonna say, while California does not have the statute officially titled Stand Your Ground, the principle is recognized in its case law and jury instructions, meaning individuals are not required to retreat before using force if they are in a lawful place. I mean, they are trying to break into property. So the thing is, if they're trying to break into a property, you're still at you're still able to use you're still able to use oh what's the freaking word, man? What's the word? You're still able to use so you're still able to defend yourself, is what I'm saying, basically. That's why I was asking about where you were, because basically yeah, self-defense. So there's certain states that have like stand your ground, and I didn't know yeah, I know that. No, because like there's certain states that have like stand your ground. So like I was wondering if like if your state had like a stand your ground thing, because if you had like stand your ground, I'm wondering if you could literally stand your ground on your lawn and blow them away. Okay, I know that sounds stupid. What? You can't use guns? Hold on. I'm wondering what state you're in. Because in California it says that you're allowed to do a concealed carry license, and you cannot carry a concealed firearm in most so you can't carry in most public places, including bars, restaurants serving alcohol, school, well, obviously hospital, public car parks, government buildings, even with a permit. Open carry is generally banned except in certain rural counties, sorry. While you can possess a firearm in your home or place of business without a permit, transporting it outside these locations requires a cease. That sounds fucking stupid. I could use a tomahawk bows and slings. There you go. Nesta, just use a sling, bro. Make sure you aim for the head. It'll freaking hurt. And if you use a bow, aim for the legs. If you use a tomahawk, aim for the kneecap. There you go, my guy. There you go. Yeah. So if you can use those things, that's even better. But that's weird. I thought you could in California. That's so strange. Maybe it's like certain places in California that... no, I don't know. US law is so strange. See, in the UK, we have one law for anywhere we go. And it's so simple to me. But this is why I can't live in the US, because like... Bro, like... For me, crossing states would be like... Oh my god, I gotta change. It's almost like I'd have to get changed. That would be so weird. How do you guys live in the US, man? You could have guns, but they'd be illegal. Huh? You could have guns, but they'd be illegal. Yeah, but it says that you have to have a license. Like if you have a license, it says that you're allowed to have.
And see us again soon. Welcome, sir or madam.
I mean, obviously you know more about it than I do, but you have to go through so much to get a license to carry. Oh, really? But even if you have a license and shoot someone, you'll still get arrested. Well, yeah, that's a given, because, I mean, the thing is, right, number one, they need to figure out exactly what happened, right? But they also need to figure out if it's self-defense. Because the thing is, right, so this is just my thinking. So, for example, if someone's coming towards you with a knife, and you shoot them and they're coming towards you, and you shoot them because they're a literal threat, they're going to kill you. I think that's granted as self-defense. But if they're running away and you're shooting at them, that's like... But again, this is like this is a theory. Obviously, things aren't this simple in real life. But again, want to know that stuff? What's dumb stuff? Okay, sure, go ahead. But yeah, like if they're running away and you shoot them, you can get done for not you can get done for you can actually get done for it, because they will see that as not being self-defense. You guys know what 4th of July is, right? Yep. Oh, don't tell me you set off a firework and they thought it was like a frickin' explosive or something.
Come back and see it.
You've actually got some money now. Oh wait, hold up. Where was that money place? Oh, I'm just trying to figure out where this place is. You got blown away. Again.
Over here.
Wow, these guys are really stupid. One time, while the neighbor was boring neighborhood fireworks, me and my family did a ceremony dance with huge fire, and we put oh my god, are you joking me? They arrested you because you were trying to incite violence. You were just... Sometimes I think they've got a bit too much time on their hands. Because they literally don't make sense. Fucking dumbass. Oh, we're arresting you for inciting violence after they're just threatened by us. Threatened? Nah, I just think they're bored. They're just stupid, bro. They're stupid and bored. Literally, you just had a fireworks. They're just stupid and bored. I mean, fuck, if they're threatened by that, I mean, they're fucking stupid. mean, holy shit. No offense, but like 15 other guys. Yeah, I bet you'd knock all 15 of them out. Good old Nestor. But that's unfair, really.
Howdy, partner. Well, that's a good start there, Softhorn. But that's...
Fuck you. I don't know how many I need. But that was enough. Oh. But yeah, since the charges didn't stick, honestly, like, I've seen people, like, I was watching, I think it was Judge Fleister, or whatever his name is, and, this kid was arrested, and the judge was just like, what is he, walking while black? He was walking while black! What the like, he was just like, nah, yeah. You're free to go. The only thing he said to the kid is, just be careful out there. It's like, some of these people, they have it against you, but just be careful. I feel so bad for the judge sometimes, because sometimes they look at these things and they're just like, what the fuck is this? I think sometimes, I think the judge should be allowed to call the police into the fucking court. Be like, you see your job? Bring me your badge. You are not allowed to be a cop. I watched that video too. Bro, sometimes I actually think they should call the cops in when stuff like that happens. And the judge should revoke that badge. And I think that would actually stop that bullshit from happening. I think that would stop that bullshit from happening. Literally, from then on. It would literally stop it. Because it means they would have to go into courts. And if they're filming it, it means their face would get seen. And I wouldn't give a fuck. And I think, in my opinion, I think it would serve them right as well. Bro, if you're a cop, and you go and arrest someone for no fucking reason, but because of their race, gender, or whatever the fuck, I think you should go to the court itself. And I think, personally, you should pay from your fucking wages. And you should reimburse that person for their time and their effort for coming into the court itself. You should reimburse that person. 100%. And it would actually stop that shit from happening. People would actually stop being a cop at that point. If they're built that way. It would stop that shit from happening. And by the way, I would also video that and I would stick it online for everyone to see. And I'll be like, this is what happens to all cops that are this way. And guess what? It would stop it 100%. Because, again, name and shame. Name and shame. I don't give a fuck. And bro, if they get beaten up because of that video, I wouldn't give two fucks. Karma, man. Karma. If you go and do something so fucking stupid, you're paying out twofold. Why am I gonna give a shit about your well-being? But my reputation, you should have thought about that. You should have thought about that. Fucking idiot. You're supposed to be protecting the public. You know, you vow that's the vow you take as a police officer. Bro, you're supposed to be preventing stupid shit from happening. If you're not doing that, you should hand in your badge. End of story, bro. If you're not doing that, and you're just... Let me just have my donut. Oh, I see someone that is not my race. Nah, you fuck off. You're not a police officer, mate. You're not a police officer. Hand in your badge. Name and shame. You're fucked. I could give a fuck. I could give a flying fuck. If something happens to you after that video, that's it. I don't care. I just don't. I know that sounds bad, but why should I? Like, for all I know, he's probably arrested the guy, or person. He could have battered the guy. We've seen some of the videos where, and forget about the race stuff. Right? What about the traffic stops that were not lawfully done as well? Where they pull over, and the guy's like, "What did you pull me over for?" "Oh, name and ID, please." No. What did you pull them over for? Etiquette, man. Make him do the walk of shame. Yeah. And bro, those people that don't do the don't do the etiquette. Bro, I'm telling you, name and shame, and they get called to court and get their badges pulled because they're wasting police money. They're wasting tax dollars, man. They're wasting your money. They're wasting your money. Because every time someone gets called to court, whose money is that? And by the way, I'm saying your money because I'm not from the US. I'm just saying. Oh crap. What button did I push? What button did I push? I have no idea what button I pushed. I'm fucked.
See you around.
No. Those are my taxes exactly, man. How did I toggle that? Bro, I have no idea how I toggled that. Clip distance. Oh, I have no idea how I toggled that. What the hell, bruv? No! No! Give me a minute. I need to go on world card. But honestly, yeah. When you do when they do these stupid pieces of like when they pull people over for no reason, wasting people's time. Like they should be named and shamed as well. Those ones aren't as bad as the ones that tell a lie. They are, because I've seen some of them actually smash windows and stuff. Them ones are just as bad. So I'm just trying to. This is the way. Bro, I think it is the way. I know sometimes two wrongs don't make a right, but I think in some cases, you kind of have to, like... Bro, how did I, That is so weird. I can't remember what Discord I was. What Discord was. Oh, do they do wildcard? Oh. Who does wildcard then? I just need to see the, Watch me already be in a Discord. Already in. I just seen, Nestor's message. Just give me a moment. Oh. Damn it. There it is. Um, Let me do this. We're good. We're good. Right. Right, I wasn't doing a prayer, but though I was just standing on the sidewalk. The fuck is wrong with that? So, just so you guys can see, I mean, there's nothing wrong. Give me a minute. This is what Nesta was. Just so you guys can see what I saw. This is what Nesta was talking about. There's nothing wrong with that. Insane violence. What the f... Yeah, bro, what the... Like... That's sick. For dancing? I know, right? Maybe they should go clubbing and get arrest people over there. Fucking stupid.
Welcome back, stranger. What do you... And what's the name? How many can... Can't get... I wasn't dressed in the clothing though. I was shirtless and had jeans on.
My head was done up like... Okay.
Well done, stranger. Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger. What? And what? Let's. How many? Get to your.
Fantasies are easy. Do I have to fight, the of them?
Well done, stranger. Welcome back, stranger. What? My creature. If you're... Those... I'll help you. You're paying for it. How many? What'll fight up? The Thorn's thirsty for blood. Pay my costs, and the fight will begin in earnest. You got it. Best of luck.
To be fair, that does sound like good times, to be fair.
It's time for blood, not talk. Find me after the fight. Well done, stranger. Here's your share.
Are those gladiator rats? Apparently
Welcome
so.
back, stranger. What do you want? Giant rad scorpions against 2 death claws. You got it. Best of luck and enjoy the carnage.
2 death claws. I'll bet on the death claws, mate. Why would I bet on the rad scorpions? That's the most dumbest bet. Bro, anyone who bets on a rad scorpion would have to be the most dumbest person in the world.
It's time for blood, not talk. Find me after. Well done, stranger. Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger. What? What's... So long.
Like, honestly. Oh. Death Claws versus Rad Scorpions. Bro, get me a fight that is somewhat, you know, a 50-50. That was like, Deathclaw versus Behemoth. Okay, that would be a 50-50. The Behemoth's from Fallout 4, isn't it? I think the Behemoth would actually win against the Deathclaw. At least it depends on which version of the Deathclaw. Like, for example, especially in Fallout 4, yeah, so if you put up a normal Behemoth against, say, I think a normal Behemoth versus a normal Deathclaw, I think the Behemoth would win. I think against the Mother Deathclaw, it would struggle, but it might still win. Yeah, the Matriarch Deathclaw would probably tear the Behemoth apart. It might give the Deathclaw a bit of a run, but overall, yeah. Yeah. Why? Plus, the Behemoth is very slow. That is true. Yeah. The Behemoth is very slow. The only thing that's good about Behemoth is it can do ranged attacks, but so can a Deathclaw. But in a way, it depends on who lands the first blow, really. I think that's basically what it comes down to, who lands the first blow. Because even a normal Deathclaw can still take on a normal Behemoth, but it just depends on who lands that first blow. What? How can it be currently closed?
NCO.
Alright. I'm gonna grab a drink in a moment. What the fuck is a banana yucca? What? A banana yucca fruit? What the What is that, bro? Banana yucca fruit. Oh yeah, guys. Oh my god, Silent Hill. Oh, I'm not playing that game. You guys are... I am so not playing that game, bro. I'm trying to find where the... Hold on. You guys... remember this? Bro. I am so getting that. I am so getting that. That is gonna be so freaking good. I got this, I think it was like quite late into the closed beta, but that felt like such a good weapon. That felt like such a good weapon to use, man. Bro, I'm telling you, Where Winds Meet, it doesn't feel like an actual like gacha game. It just feels like the gacha is like the side. It feels more like a side thing to do. It doesn't feel like the main thing. It's nice seeing other kind of weapon getting a spotlight. Oh yeah, I mean they do other kind of things as well, so bro, that is sick. Bro. I'm telling you, this game is game of the year, man. Yeah. I'm telling you, this game is game of the year for me. Bro. Like, I've tried the other Umbrella one. I don't think I'm gonna go for that ranged one. Like, see, here's the thing. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing like Wuthering Waves. But here's the thing about Wuthering Waves. I only enjoy Wuthering Waves for the story. And I think going forward with Wuthering Waves now, all I'm gonna do is focus on getting my character build. I think I'm only gonna focus on getting like maybe one other character, and that's probably about it. Every other character now, if I don't really want to focus on getting that character, I'm not even gonna bother. I'm only gonna work on like what's it? I'm only gonna wait for like 3.0, to be honest, because if I'm honest, like this game right here is gonna be my go-to. Plus, if I'm being completely fair, like Do at Night Abyss and Nesta might be interested in Do at Night Abyss because apparently people are I don't think it is gonna be a competitor to Warframe. I don't know why people compare it to Warframe. I really don't. It's such a weird comparison. Because to me, Do at Night Abyss is more of a... It's like a gacha game, but not a gacha game, because they took out all the gacha stuff. It's just literally an anime game that is kind of like Where Winds Meet, where they're just mostly focused on like cosmetics. But we'll see, because we're literally going to be going into October, and hopefully once it's released we'll see how good the game is, and if the game is good, we'll find out. But like I said, I'm putting my attention into this game, bro. But anyway, I'm going to leave this up because I'm going to quickly grab a drink. So while I be right back, you guys get yourself a drink or whatever you need to do, and I'll be right back. One moment, guys. Alright, I'm back. What's a gacha game? Okay. So a gacha game. So you know, alright, best way of explaining it is I might as well just show you. Well, I've already showed you before. So, you know Wuthering Waves, the game that we played like on the weekend? So I'm gonna run this. It should be fine because I mean I'm running Fallout New Vegas, but we should be fine.